Okay, so last time you saw me, I was in someone's garage, a small wooden garage. We have currently moved our nice pretty go-kart to this location, which is awesome. So we're gonna go over there right now and I'll show you all the changes. So there's been a lot of changes since last time you saw this thing. The first change is this rack and pinion steering. So what we had before was just like a straight turn. This gives us full rotation, so I'm gonna turn it left. So that's like one full rotation of the wheel, and then this is two full rotations of the wheel. So that's one big difference. The other big difference is these headlights. We didn't have headlights before, so these are LED Cree headlights, which is nice. They're really freaking bright. We'll turn those on later at night. We're gonna move here to our fancy switch panel. Our switch panel has 4 of them. This is the on-off switch. This is for lights. This is unused right now. Most likely it'll be for like left or right turn brake signal. And then this one is for reverse. So I still need to hook up the reverse. We'll do that in a little bit. And the last 2 things I'm going to talk about is the seat. So this seat is newish, so it actually works pretty well. I made it myself. And then the other thing is the sides. So this is like a reinforcing brace and really makes it stand out, like makes it nice and rideable. Oh, also the seat belt. We have the seat belt. Click it or tick it. So yeah, we're gonna make this a full-size car now. And for all you people that don't think it's a car still, we have a foot pedal. Oh yeah! So we'll get into some specifics with the foot pedal in a little bit. So. Okay, so now time to look at the mechanical side. Let's go to the motor. Here's the motor. It's in the same place as it was before, but it's way different. So this piece is a piece we made out of our previous piece, but it's got 4 bolts now instead of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the shaft actually comes through the middle part. This actually can move with adjustment for the chain. So if the chain has too much slack in it, we actually move this back and forth this way or this way to give the chain more or less slack, which is amazing. You should always, that's just great. Anyway, so we got that. We now have disc brakes. So here are disc brakes right there. It's got, you know, a disc and then a thing that clamps it that makes braking happen. So yeah, it's disc brakes. You can actually get this set for like 60 bucks or something. The whole kit and caboodle. The shaft is the same, but we kind of straightened it. We took a hammer to it. So anyway, this is actually straight and level now. What else on the mechanical side of things? Oh yeah, this is actually mounted. I'm not going to talk about this for a second, but this is actually mounted to a metal plate that's welded to the go-kart itself, which is pretty sweet. So all the electronics are mounted nicely, which is pretty awesome. So we also have, let's go over to the wheels. The wheels over here are centered. So we changed this a little bit, but now we have centered, self-centering wheel bolts. So we don't have that shake as much. We might mill the hubs so that it's centered, but otherwise it's pretty good now. So okay, so now for the electronics part. This is our battery pack. This is our new battery pack. It's a GBS battery pack I got from Battery Space, up to 10C discharge, which at 40 amp, that's 400 amp, which is about what the controller is. So now we're going to move the controller. This is an Ultrax SPM, I think 400. Our previous one was the 225, which actually peaked out at about 200 amp. So we needed something bigger because we're gonna go like 60 miles an hour in this thing. So this is way better for normal stuff. So we also have battery mounts, like for the battery tray. This is like the battery tray, so these are really stuck on here pretty good. Well, the wire that comes out of this though is not, it's not 2 gauge or 4 gauge. It's 0, because anything else less than that, it was getting hot. It kind of blew through some stuff. So we don't want any form of thermal stuff happening back here. So this is actually 0 gauge wire. Nice and flexible welding stuff. So this goes to our reversing solenoids down here, which we're actually going to fix later in this little episode. So we have our reversing solenoid, which runs to the front, and then we also have back here our 36 to 12 volt, I'm going to call it a buck converter. But what it does is it gives us 12 volt for our lights. So our lights in the front, our tail lights, and our brake lights. So that's pretty sweet. So that's pretty much all the electrical stuff. Let's move up to the charger. This is our charger. We've had some problems with it, but we make it work. The main thing is that it has power issues, like it gets too hot. So we actually have something so that it keeps it cool, like just a fan back here that we shove more air through. So once you do that, then you're kind of set. So, but anyway, that's all the electronics part. And now we're gonna try and attach our reversing solenoid. So that'll be fun. Okay, so we got the panel off. It's really easy, just 4 screws. I'm pretty sure that this wire here, which is where our reverse goes, actually clips to the negative of the power on, so that the reverse doesn't actually power on while the car isn't on. I don't know if that makes sense, but you don't want the reverse to actually activate while this is off. So I think if I just clip this down to switch 1, then our reverse should work again. And then I'm going to make a cable that actually goes from here to there legitly. So it'll be splicing 1 cable that goes into, or 2 cables that go into 1 connector. So that's it. Yeah, so now that it's, we throw our switch, you can hear it. Mm-hmm. You heard that too, so that's reverse. So that's it. We just need to connect those both into 1 cable. So. Oh. We're hacking the shit out of this. It may be burning.
And you're just dripping solder everywhere.
But solder's in there, so who cares?
Okay, so now re-explain to me what you want done with this.
So, the...
I want to keep your instructions in the background.
We're going to completely ignore Marcos right now.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to take this and this wire here, the one that's connected to.
Those two need to get spliced together.
Yeah, so we're actually going to take the wire and go, and then we're going to have 2 wires coming out of this.
Okay, so why? Oh, we have 2 wires coming out of this end
Yes.
here. So then we're plugging. Okay.
One end there, and then the other end in there.
So
just get 2 wires coming out of that, and then crimp another end.
So it's gonna be like that.
Just like so. Easy peasy.
Perfect. That's good enough. No, let it work in. Keep it applied. See, you whipped in that top part? Look. That's how it's done. So now you can add some more solder and still whip in more. Alright, so...
Wait.
I'm just gonna tap the pedal.
It's not on.
It's not on. Okay, so what did you do wrong?
Reverse.
Reverse.
Reverse. That works. Yep.
Yep.
Good. Great.
Reverse.
Okay. Turn her off. I think it's better just to get in it before you can drive it. Okay. Okay. We're good.
Okay, try the reverse.
Reverse. We can go full speed reverse, so.
Really?
Oh yeah. Ready for it?
Yeah.
It's a bit dangerous in reverse. Okay, ready. Let's get rocking. There's actually a nice kind of parkish area over here, so we're gonna hit that up. Bumps. Yeah, this is not meant for break.
Yeah, this is not great filming when you roll this many bumps.
We're gunning it. Okay.
Pretty normal for me though, because I ride bicycle.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so
A little bit of friction.
we spin out a little bit on that.
Pretty
grass.
impressive.
But yeah, it's pretty fun. So this is really the only straightaway we can really get out on the road here.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to the brick, and the brick is really rough.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, most cars have like socks and struts, so they don't feel that.
Yeah.
They also have bigger tires. Helps out a bit. Okay, going left. So yeah, range on the battery pack, even with this going on like some of the crap roads, you can still get like 20 to 30 miles on this. So you can go all the way back
Speed.
from one place to the other. So, yeah.
And what's the top speed that you're thinking?
Top speed right now is like 40. We're going to add another 12 volts of battery pack power, which will bump up the power by 25%. So we should be able to get it to like 50 to 55 pretty easily.